the mood and the vibes nice and high. Let's bring in a World Series champ. Everyone remembers this man from the run that he put forth in 2015 and 2016. It's the World Series champ. It's Jake the Snake. Jake Arrieta.
Good to be here, guys.
Glad to have you back.
Thank you.
How fantastic is it that postseason baseball has once again made its triumphant return right here at Wrigley Field?
Well, and they get the first 2 games here.
Come on.
It's incredible. Hopefully they only need 2. But the atmosphere, the weather is a little hot, but I think we'll take this for October baseball.
Yeah, I'm wearing it.
Absolutely. And you think about those first 2 ball games and just the feeling of playoff baseball being back here at Wrigley Field. How important will home field be, and how big of a part do you think it's going to play?
Well, I think especially here it's huge. Pitching in big games, postseason games in this stadium in front of these fans, and trying to get those wins at home is vital. So it'd be great to see them get off to a good start and hopefully take it in 2.
Describe the wild card series, the pressure, the win or go home, everything that's at stake, and how you handle it.
Yeah, well, now it's a 3-game set instead of 1. But again, you want that momentum to stay on your side. So it's obviously very important to get off to a good start. Jump out, try and get an early lead, and then allow that bullpen to come in the later innings and take care of business.
What sticks out to you about the crowd? Like, can it play a factor? I mean, just describe Wrigley this time of year.
Well, I think for the players, it plays a huge factor. Playing in front of your home fans in your ballpark where you're comfortable, sleeping in your own bed, those things all help out. But the juices that continue to flow, especially into October, it might not matter as much as some people think, but I'd want to play here versus anywhere else.
Hey, for me, let's go back to that Pittsburgh start for a second. Now, I didn't see the tweet, but let's check this tweet out. Is that you?
That was it right there. And
that was it.
Yeah. And I saw somebody in the upper deck on the third base side that had that printed out.
That's amazing.
On like a 4x4 poster. And I was just dialed in.
You locked it in.
It was a video game.
You got to go crazy in your mind a little bit.
I really did. I might have had friends on the other side, but in between the lines, it was all business.
Yeah. So take me through the start, like game day mindset. What don't you worry about? Like, if you don't have a good pen, does that bother you coming out of that bullpen to start that first inning?
At this point in my career, none of that bothered me. In 2010, 2011, it would have.
Yeah.
But you get to the point where you realize the bullpen is only to get your body ready and try and develop timing, and then see what happens in between the lines.
Gotcha.
Jake, last time I saw you, we were at a golf tournament, and we talked about 2015 through 2016 and the things that you were able to do. I was actually at your no-hitter at Dodger Stadium, and you looked at me and you said, I had video game stuff. How does Matthew Boyd, how does he channel his inner Jake Arrieta, go out there today and tap into some video game type stuff?
Well, I think at this point he's dialed in.
Yeah.
He's got game 1. So that gets it. Takes you from like an 8 to a 10. There's weight on your shoulders, but pressure is a privilege. And I'm sure that's the mindset that he's currently in, and he's definitely ready to go.
Before you threw against the Pittsburgh Pirates, Cliff said you have to go crazy inside of your mind. Was there anything in particular that you told yourself to get yourself ready, willing, and able to go out there and dominate the Buccos?
I don't think it was anything specific, but it was days leading up to that, and I knew everything that was on the line. I enjoyed being the guy in that role to help my team get to the next series. So, where I was at leading into that game, there was no reason not to be confident.
First inning, because especially you think against this lineup, how important is it for Matthew Boyd to set the tone and to shut down the Stars at the top?
Well, it's huge. I mean, you obviously want to throw up a goose egg, throw up a 0, get your offense in the dugout so they can go to work and do their thing. And in the postseason, you never want to play from behind. So being able to get out there on defense, throw up a 0 early is going to really set the tone for the boys.
That's one of my keys to the game, so I just wanted to steal whatever you told me, and then I'll...
Also,
this time of year, the sun, the wind, the elements, describe how they play here at Wrigley and how they can impact the game.
Yeah, well, we all know what it does when the wind's blowing out. Same thing versus blowing in. So anything that's sinking, away from a hitter, being able to have that differential with a fastball and a changeup, keep the ball down below the zone, and not let them elevate it if the wind's blowing out.
See, I like that part, Jake, because I always wonder as a hitter, I'm trying to eliminate one of your pitches that I feel don't look good or you're comfortable throwing. When do you go to plan B going, I don't know, my sinker ain't feeling good today, I gotta throw something else? Or do you just say, you know what, I'm going to fight through those moments.
Yeah, I think you want to fight through it to a certain extent, and mainly you want to look at the guys' swings that they're taking off of you. If you're fouling balls straight back or you're just missing stuff, it's either about you need to change location or maybe give you a different look.
So, we look at all offense. We talk about offense all day. How big is it to catch the baseball and not give out extra outs?
Well, that's huge. Over the course of the regular season, some of that stuff might be overlooked.
Yeah.
But when the magnifying glass is as wide as it is currently, it can lead to some negative things. And anytime you give, especially a playoff caliber team, extra outs, they typically make you pay for it.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what next year is?
Yeah, it's a 10-year.
Yeah. So have you thought about it? Reunion probably coming up. What are you thinking?
Been thinking about it for a long time. Big Jim's been putting the plans together.
Okay.
Looking forward to getting the guys back together.
Yeah, and when you think about 10 years, 2016, it feels like it was yesterday in our minds. But when you see all the fans and all the love that you get every single time you come here to Wrigley Field, just how special is that, Jake?
It is special. What I have noticed is a lot of the people, especially the kids that were young kids when in 2016, they don't know who I am, which is kind of funny. I mean, we're getting old.
Well, I'm
kind of a weird deal.
Old. I just got Beijing in my beard, but I'm old. So they don't know who I am. If I came up here gray, they'd be like, "Boy, listen, hey, listen, he's running a marathon."
Yeah.
You're running a marathon when?
Yes.
December 7th in San Antonio.
Could you do an Ironman? Have you done an Ironman?
And not a half one, full one.
Yeah.
Well, I would expect that from him.
Yeah, me too.
Like that. Marathon's tough, but the Ironman, triathlon stuff, I don't float. I'm not a great swimmer, so I'm great on the bike. I can run. Can't swim, so you probably won't see me do
we're counting out.
That's
Never
what I was
mind
going to ask you. If need be and something sprung up, you look like you're in fantastic shape. Could you give the Cubs an inning?
I could probably give them one.
Let's go. Let's go. Well,
some nails.
They all think the same. And this man, he's
everybody
been a winner
says no
since day one.
I mean,
Jake Arrieta, always good to see you. Cubs fans, let's hear it one more time. Jake. There it is. Jake the Snake, World Series champion. Keeping the